Welcome to Money and Wealth, an exhibition brought to you by the Institute of American Indian Arts and the Primitive Edge Gallery. This exhibition showcases the artwork of students and faculty of the Institute of American Indian Arts. Their artwork displays their perceptions and perspectives on all the different aspects of money and wealth. Please enjoy.
This Bastia mask. The media are digital, inkjet print, newsprint, paper, laser print on regular copy paper, pencil, uncredited, appropriated internet imagery, glue, photography, and composited and tweaked in Photoshop. So the artist statement is, Bastia mask is a likeness of the 18th century French economic journalist Frédéric Bastiat, manifest as a hastily fashioned two-dimensional mask. It is the type of mask that can be held to one's face, as in a masquerade ball, by the wooden stick that appears stapled to its bottom. Curiously, rather than having two eye holes set in their traditional locations, Bastia mask features only one, cut into the middle of the forehead, the third eye position. It is the artist's fantasy that, should one look through this supernatural eye hole as they adorn their faces with the mask, they would be able to see what Bastia saw through his own mind's eye. They would become privy to a worldview that renders the once murky understanding of money and commerce instantly clear, their fractured thoughts about the nature of an economy mended, and erroneous notions about laissez-faire banished. It is Bastiat's mystical third eye that is singularly equipped to grant access to his vision, precisely because it was an enlightened one, a vision that seemed to transcend the boundaries of mere mortal thought, even as it expanded them. In order to speak to one of the facets of a truly capitalist society, to honor private property, its keystone, whilst flaunting disdain for monopolistic intellectual property and the destructive statutory jungle it has spawned, the artist incorporates uncredited imagery appropriated from the internet.
So the piece that I entered for the exhibition Money and Wealth at the II Primitive Edge Gallery was called Giving Away for the Blessings Received. How I addressed the money and wealth was that for our Rikra people, money and material things are not really something that we value, something that we highly value. What we value is our life and bringing life into the world and having culture and being rich with our traditions and our language. So what I wanted to do with this is show that when we have these things in our life, to show that we're thankful for them, we give things away. Because the material things aren't what matter, it's about being rich with our culture. So what I wanted to show was in this picture, I did a ledger art drawing of a family that had just had a baby. And bringing life into this world is one of our biggest values that we have for our people. When we bring life into this world, we continue on our culture. And what I wanted to do was show that we were there thankful for it. So in the picture, I showed a man and a woman, and the woman was holding the baby. And down below them were their giveaway items, like the parfleche boxes, the blankets, the fabric, and there was even money that was in there. And this is what we do for our own traditional giveaways that we have when we're thankful for something, whether it's being helped by a medicine man, by receiving a blessing, or by giving good advice, we'll give something away for that. So this is what I wanted to express, and that was the meaning of the piece.
Alright, so the show was called Money and Wealth, and that was a show put on by the Museum 190 class of Michelle Eckert's class. What we did was we did a call for art, and it was basically students and teachers, whoever wanted to put their take on what money and wealth meant to them. We had a lot of different entries. We had entries that displayed greed. We had some that just showed, just the pure money on display, what it meant in a traditional sense. And then we had to decide how to fit that all in there. And I guess from there, it was kind of a mix-up of do we display half of the greed side, what it means contemporary on this side, or do we just kind of combine all together? Part of the dealing with that space is that a lot of people had some 3D objects. We had August Walker, he had a mobile, and it took a lot of space, and picking the colors was a big deal. But we had a lot of input, we had a lot of people in the class, and I think it came out really well.
Bye.